Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for coming in. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Sometimes it's hard to remember what day it is. Hope everyone had a great Monday. Great start to your week. Man, I might have to go fill up some water soon. Thought I had enough, but I don't think so. Alright. Just gonna get a couple things set up here real quick. And then we should be good to go. Back into our, iPhone refactoring. Working on some good stuff. Alright. So today, if you weren't on stream yesterday we started working on refactoring the current cycles list view. And so that view was the section that included all of our cycles, all the actions, all that fun stuff. So pretty much what the game plan is let's go ahead and refactor that up, get that ready to go for our ability to move the cycles around in the table, right? Reorder them, do all that fun stuff. And then we'd go from there and just continue on, because I realized that a lot of the stuff we were working on, it was like we're almost putting a band-aid over it in a sense, right? And it didn't make any sense. So I felt like it made sense to first refactor that page, understand like what we're doing wrong and change it and go from there. So we've gone back to also writing unit tests, because a lot of that obviously logic needs to change. So we wrote one yesterday, or I technically wrote 3. Which ones did we write? We wrote these ones, the keychain test. We added a new keychain manager to save some device details. And we wrote this little helper method to go ahead and do that. So that's good stuff. So that's what we're going to be picking up on today. Yeah, should be a good time. And today I'm actually trying to go for a little bit of a longer stream. Probably close to an hour and a half longer if I can. So stick around. Should be a good time. On this fine Tuesday. All right. Yeah, so oh yeah, I remember. Yesterday we left off at a very interesting spot. What do I have here in this project folder real quick? Let's do a diff. Oh, I moved the position. I moved the position of a folder and it changed that. That's really interesting. Okay. Yeah, so we left off yesterday at this point. So this used to be like, this now is an entire class. So all of this used to be that one line, which is really cool. Everything seems to work fine. So we ended up doing that. And now we're working on this thing called the clean flag. So I think we're going to have to go ahead and build it and go through the steps to see exactly what that was. I honestly don't remember. I don't remember why I did that. I think it was for something along the lines of like, I don't know. I can't really remember at all. So let's go ahead and put some print statements in here and see what's up. Clean flag is let's see what it is, and then we're gonna do it off of first launch, and we'll do it off of a second launch, because obviously there's some sort of difference there. Because I'm pretty sure at this point clean flag is nil. I would assume so. But maybe not. Whoa. All right, so we're in here. Clean flag is true. Let me do a fresh install of this because I think that was fresh from yesterday. I'm pretty sure clean flag should not be nil, or should not be true at this point. Oh yeah, okay. That's what I thought it was. It was on fresh install, set flag and clear notifications. And then if that already did happen, then we can go in and check our migration version and do that stuff. And then we can go check other things. But if our clean flag is false, we're just, I guess we're just navigating directly over to the onboarding view controller. But there should be no instance where the clean flag is false, but you never know. Let's do this here then. Yeah, we'll do a fresh install. Yeah, that should go here and set up the types and things like that. Yo, what's up, Pixel? Welcome in, man. Oh, clean flag was false. Okay, so I guess there is an instance where clean flag could be false. Okay. Oh, I think this always returns a bool, even if it's not there. You're finally awake for a stream? Hey. Glad to have you back, man. Yeah, it's definitely been a little while since you've been here. For sure, man. Now, I guess the question is, now we know what this is doing, is it really necessary to do this? Because what I can always do is just set the initial flags, right? Like it's always a thing that can happen. Maybe we can try it out. Try removing that because I don't think that's necessary. So essentially we do this. The next step would be set initial flags for app. After that would be check migration version. Right, that's a big one. In case we need to migrate. Yo, Vicus, what's up? I never said you stream 5 a.m. your time. I do. Yeah. Welcome to Alec time. Yeah, man. 5 a.m. every day. How's it going, man? How's your internship? Let's go. Okay, so we check migration version, and then we go from there. Pixel, dude, thank you for the host, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for that, man. Just had the funniest moment I've ever had on Discord. Oh, God. Oh, no. Ho, ho, ho. Has everyone been naughty and nice? Yes. Yes. What's up, Genta? Welcome in, man. Nice to see you. Dude, I checked your, came by for a couple minutes yesterday on your Rocksmith stream. You were explaining something about your, all this custom work you did on your guitar, man. That's so sick. Nice stuff. Evgen, what's up, guy? Welcome in, man. Thanks for being here. Yep, and then so we do the migration version stuff. Based on that, we check for Did finish onboarding. One thing's for sure. And that's it here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I think we can remove this clean flag. I really don't think it's necessary. It was fun, and it's fun to mod guitars. Start with a cheap guitar and make it so good. That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's such a good point. Okay, so set initial flags. Really, these both are the same. Except the migration version we don't want to set yet. How I let you down. Oh, well, some of these we can't really set. So, like, date we can set. But not really even. Yeah, maybe not. So this one actually might be out. We might have to just do this at the end. That's pretty funny. Shit. Yeah, it sounds like a shit show for sure. Alright, so if we don't need this flag, but then why? So if I had this clean flag here, I guess if it was false, it wasn't a fresh install, which means we automatically can just start off here. Let's just try it out. Let's see what happens. Yeah, because really the first thing that happens in here is the migration stuff. Alright, so if let version equals memory.get manager. So we get our migration version as a string. Migration version here. Based off that, if migration manager.migration version, migration needed, start migration process, else. It's just not do anything there. Okay, so we run it anyways. I need to stay fed bot, really? Yeah, man, gotta eat. Oh boy. Yeah, it's hard. You gotta make sure you break for that stuff, dude. Usually coffee holds me over for the amount of time that I stream in the morning, and then after I have a nice breakfast. Migration manager. Yeah, this should be good. Okay, so then next here was checking if did finish onboarding happened. And then this was our onboarding flag, I believe. Yeah, so it'd be this here. It's gonna take this. I think we can probably refactor this. Like one thing that we could do is we could really just, we can put these as helper methods on the app delegate and say like, because we're checking for migration version, we're checking for did finish onboarding. It would be much cleaner maybe to like extend those. Yeah, because there's just so much crap in here. I'm down with that. Let's do that. We'll just put each we'll put these in an extension off the app delegate. So like this first one will be funk. Me and the person talked for hours. Really, I almost died from laughing. That's awesome, man. Sounds like a fun time for sure.
I don't like your T-series. Nothing personal, kid.
Okay, so let's do then
Justice once.
funk did maybe like will need to migrate. And then we'll do that.
Let me serve you bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Look at T-series, they just
Here we go.
for their mama. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch
Is this actually PewDiePie?
lasagna. T-series just whip himself in their pajamas. So who the hell is Bob?
Oh my god. What a guy. What a guy. Yes, papa. Yeah, maybe what we can do here, instead of starting the migration process, we just do to migrate. Yeah, true. This is also true. And then at this point, we return false. Yo, amigo Mike, what is up, dude? Coming in with those 10 viewers. Thank you so much for that, dude. Wow, thanks for that nice host. I don't think I've ever seen you in chat before, but welcome in. My name's Alec. We work on an app called Cycles Daily Habit Creator. And we release new updates to this application in the App Store every 30 days. Working with Swift and all that fun stuff. So thanks for that. Wow. Nice to have you in here. Thanks for being here. Can I distract you for a moment? Watch the new Unity tech demo clip. Yeah, it's disgustingly nice. Not quite as interesting as the Adam series, but still drool worthy. I have no idea what clip you're talking about, Von Buki. Damn. Thanks so much again for that, amigo Mike. How was your stream? I hope it went well, man. Okay, so then here what we can do, say if, we'll need to migrate. We'll do our migration manager dot run migration. There we go. I think that's much cleaner. It's from Unity's GDC presentation. Permission to post link. Yeah, you can post a link. No worries. I saw the sim in the Fabric dashboard up top and was like, nice. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, man. That's so that Fabric integration up there is it's literally just a screen share of of cycles in real time. So that's the active users we have. Yeah, we do that from there. Don't see many other iOS devs on here. Do you do iOS dev as well? It's awesome, man. Yeah, there's not many. There's fairly little, actually, like none. Migrate if needed. Oh, that's a good point. Nice one, Evgen. Yeah, I like that. And this might be worthy to send out into another file as well. Yeah, that's a good point, dude. Migrate if needed. Yeah, here we go. All right, and then we can also do the same thing. Did finish onboarding. But if we did finish onboarding, what do we need to do? Is this really happening? Because really, we don't care. Like, this is our did finish onboarding, but if did finish, we want to do something. If we didn't finish, want to do something else. Oh, maybe what we can do is return the controller. I see they also announced Call of Duty for mobile. No, did they really? Damn. Okay. That's interesting. I'm actually thinking you move the if statement inside the migrate if needed. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's a good point, dude. That's a good point. Yeah, I'll keep it cleaner. So here just be migration manager. Oops. Migration manager dot run migration. Run this as well. Don't do anything there. Yeah, yeah. And then same thing we could probably do for the onboarding then. Just set up initial VC or something. Yeah. So here we can do like... maybe like get initial VC. Something like that. Yeah, I've started doing iOS streams at the start of the year. Really enjoying it. Oh, it's awesome, man. So are you, do you use Swift, do you use Objective-C? What are you building? Oh, cool. Thanks, Von Buki. I usually look at videos at the end of my stream, so I appreciate it, but hope anyone else feels free to take a look. I'll probably call it set, not get, so set initial VC. Something like this. I was switching early 2016. Haven't really touched Objective-C since. Awesome. Guys, I actually started off 2016 as well with Swift. That was my first ever like dive into iOS. That's cool, man. That's really awesome. Yo, Sir Demir, what's up? Yeah, long time for sure, dude. Flutter iOS. iOS, sir. iOS using Swift. Okay, so if did finish onboarding, we get that. If did finish launch with onboarding complete. I wonder if here. Yeah, so basically it's just get the current cycle table controller. If did finish, if we didn't finish, we need to get the onboarding view controller. Pretty much the big things. Oh, what do you prefer? Oh, gotcha, my bad. I haven't tried Flutter. I don't know too much about it yet. I know the basics, right? But like, I haven't even touched it, so I'm not really sure, man. If Flutter seems like it could be a good thing, a big thing. Yo, Z Franco, what's up? Hello, welcome in. What did you do before iOS? So before that, I was in university, so I was just studying. But yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of on stream. I've done a lot of web stuff before then. But I've always had a huge passion for iOS stuff, man. Flutter's surprisingly nice. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of that, Steve. I've heard that a lot. I keep hearing about this push notification issue that Flutter's been having. I think that was Flutter. Seems like a really annoying. I want to build an app, but I want to launch for both iOS and Android though. The struggle of a lifetime these days. You either do both native or you use some cross-platform stuff. It's hard, man. But you gotta have a lot of tools these days, so you can make them both easily, you know? I'm an Android person personally. Yeah, there's a lot of Android people too. The struggle is real. Yes, it is. It is real. Okay, so here, these are unresolved injury, must use storyboard. Yeah, I guess like in this instance, what I could do, because I just made this up here. Yeah, it would just be like this. Oops. Whoa. Main VC is not a thing. So what we could do is just return a UI view controller. So then get would make the most sense. And we'll do a optional here. So at this point, what we really can do is just grab this, turn that. Won't need that. And then at this point, we can return that. I don't need that log statement. This should be good here. So then we can just call this instead. Up here. And basically, I want to set my main VC. And after that, what are we gonna do? That's if the flag is clean. Great taste in music. Yo, thanks. We have this thing called Festify. If you're interested in checking it out. This is actually probably all added by Pixel. But you can go and you can add your own songs. You can upvote songs, all that fun stuff. I applied for uni in fall. I'm mostly self-taught and work as a web dev, but I wanted want a degree because most companies ask for first thing. That's true. That's true. At the same time, dude, a lot of companies are not asking for degrees anymore. So it's always a thing, but it's always good to go to school. Most of the time. Yeah, good luck with everything. For sure, for sure. Yo, Summit Gup, what's up? Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here. Okay, so we know this is going to return an optional. So if we know this is going to return an optional, what do we want to do? We can do an if let or a guard. I think if we do a guard, we need to finish up with... It might make sense to do a guard here, considering that if we don't get an initial view controller, we should just like break the app, right? I feel like that would probably make the most sense. Then we do log to Crashlytics. Oops. We have did finish launching with options. And here we'll do initial VC was nil. And we return out of that. Yo, amigo, when do you usually stream? What's your schedule like? I'd love to catch another iOS stream out there. Yo, Permafrost, what's up, dude? Good morning, good morning. So guard initial VC, we get our VC, else that. If we get our initial VC, we can set main VC equals initial VC. But I even think at that point, we don't even need main VC anymore. Because, so we would remove this. We would remove that. And then here. Basically, this is our next step. So we wouldn't even need that. We can just set initial VC like that. We should be good. Excuse me. Usually start at or after 7:30 PST. Okay, cool. Awesome, man. Sounds good. I'm gonna drop you a follow. I'll love check it out. All right, so get initial VC. We set that. Set that. Yep. So again, our clean flag stuff. The question is, do we really need it? We can remove this. Because the only other thing at this point is if our flag isn't clean, we set all this. Remove notifications. I think we do need this. I think we are going to need it. Good meeting. You all need to head back to bed, work in the AM. Have a good rest of your stream. Yo, thanks, man. Have a great rest of your stream. And thank you again for that tasty host. Much appreciated, dude. Nice meeting ya. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Have a good night, man. See you later. Yeah, so I do think maybe what we should do is still keep this. Amigo Mike, thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate you being here. Thanks again, and I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, so I was gonna say, sounds like we're about to like slay the final boss. It's the hype music. Will it compile? Will it work as expected? Find out next time. I'll actually find out in a couple minutes. We'll see. I don't want to have that flag there if we don't need it. But at the same time, I must have put it there for a reason. I'll probably do a combined Go React Swift stream with my friend later today. Nice, dude. That sounds awesome. That's a lot of stuff in one stream. What are you guys planning to build? Or just like playing around, seeing what's up? Oh, okay. I think I remember why I did this. What happened was, let's say I download Cycles, right? And I have some notifications or like something. I delete Cycles and then I reinstall it later on. All those notifications are actually still present because they're not removed, because you don't know when someone uninstalls your application. So I had this flag. If this flag was here and it was clean, meaning like we've already gone through that check to see if it was a fresh install or not, which is why I have fresh install set flags and clear notifications. Yeah, I think we should keep that. That's why I did that. Work on a platform and app for creating marketing campaigns using AR. Oh, nice, dude. That's you're on the right track. That is the thing right now. Pretty exciting stuff. I should stream more. What would you stream, Pixel? Okay, so we'll do keychain, our migration stuff. We can still do our get initial VC, but we'll do this inside of here. So if our flag is clean, let's do this. The thing is, we'll still need to set. We'll still need our main VC here at this point. Arter games, as I've done previously. Awesome, man. I love watching art streams. For a while, I was on this binge of watching people paint miniatures, like Warhammers. I don't know why. I love it. I love it. Hey, Roars at Beards, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, and here we know our main VC always is going to be this. So that should do it then. We could also move this out too if we want. Oh, so it's digital. Gotcha. Nice. That's still cool though. Morning. Main VC. And then let's do I guess here what we can do is return the if did finish onboarding, return our initial view controller. Onboarding incomplete. Yeah, we'll come here. We don't need that if statement. Yeah, either way we'll return that. That's good. Layers are my savior. I got frustrated when I can't undo. You're just like trying to press Control Z and you're like, wait, there's no Control Z on this desk. I never use layers. It's chilly today. Oh my gosh, I can imagine. It's supposed to be chilly today, dude. I'm actually really happy. I'm gonna go outside, it's like butt naked, just run around because it's so chilly. Wow, that was really weird. I woke up at 4:30 a.m. today. Felt like you, Alec. Feels good, man. How'd you feel, Abjin? Did you find it useful for you, or were you like, this is not for me? All right, so pretty much what we want to do here is maybe call this like run something. Not set clean flags, but like run clean setup. Basically, just do this here. So if first app install. If for some odd reason clean flag is not bool, run clean. If I learned one thing from you from your presentation is that you talk mad shit about Android Studio. Dude, I mean, I mean, come on. I only said one thing about Android Studio, all right? Just one thing. So basically got 2 degrees with 1 stone. Dude, that sounds fantastic. Everyone should be like that. You're going to Paris this weekend? Oh, dude, have fun. I love Paris, man. I code apps in Xamarin mostly. Dude, I've done a little bit of Xamarin. That's really cool. Xamarin's pretty good. That's still cool, though. Oh, you're Turkish. Nice, man. I checked. It does have an extract method option. Oh, nice. Okay. That's good to know. Does it name it for you and everything? Android Studio is terrible. I'm not talking smack about JetBrains, just their implementation of Android Studio. Oh, Florence and the Machine. Nice, dude. That's cool, man. Here we should log something, right? First app install, set all prompts. I think I had something down here. Yeah. All right, let's run this. Let's see if this thing works. Man, that was highly needed. Sun is shining at the moment. Oh, that's so nice, though. Like deathly cold, but the sun is shining. All right, starting watch connectivity session. Sending cycle array activation available. Cycle array was nil. Yep, makes sense. Do that stuff. Receive push token from memory. Push token has not changed. Okay, device already found in keychain. Good. Getting from memory. Receive migration version from memory. Migration version from memory is 1.3.1. Getting from memory. Checking if onboarding was finished. Getting from memory. Receive did finish from onboarding. Did finish flag is false. Onboarding incomplete. Starting onboarding process. Starting application did become active. Receive pending notifications. Getting from memory. Receive to finish from onboarding. Why is this getting called twice? Gotta double check that part. But okay, so now let's do a fresh install of the app. And then we'll go through the flow and see if that works. The stream has declined when talking about their weather. Feels bad, man. Feels really bad. Yeah. I mean, like, so the one thing I will watch is things like the World Cup. I'll watch, and uh then the Olympics I'll watch, and then things like I'll watch some tennis things every so often. Tennis tournaments. Finger can say, yeah, bro, it was crazy. It was so good. Whoa, dude. Their wisdom is great. I agree. I agree. Roars, you gotta stop. I'm sure you're not, I'm sure. Cross! Dude! 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 Dude? What's up, dude? Holy moly. You're in my stream? It's been so long. Welcome in. Dude, nice to see you, man. I hope everything is going well. All right, so that was the issue. We needed to instantiate our view controllers properly. If we would have... UI navigation controller. Oh, yep. Okay. The problem is you have to dig for the wisdom. They have some wisdom, but talk about how many peas they got in their dish last night. They're just like the stereotypical old person. Yeah, it has been long, dude. But hey, how is the new job? What is the new job you're doing anyways? I hope you're enjoying it, man. It's glad to have you in here. Peas are important. Peas are good for your health. All right, so we got the onboarding back on. Let's go through here. Oh, hello. And let's go to get started. Let's not allow anything because I'm a party pooper. Ew, party pooper. Party pooper. Set to 8 weekdays next. Let's start at 5 a.m. because I'm a savage. There we go. All right, onboarding flow has been gone through. Now let's do a fresh start. Nice. Looking snash. Let's just add one more cycle for good measures. All right. Cool. So that looked like it's working great. It's a store manager of a concrete supply company. Oh, start 6:30? Jesus. That is early, man. Well, hey, congrats on the new job. I hope you're enjoying it, man. Did I get up at 4 to stream, which isn't happening. Dude, you can do it. I get up at 4:30, man. You can do it. I had quinoa stir fry and had a pea last night, so well played. Ooh, actually sounds really good. Like, did you have one pea or did you have multiple peas? Yeah, Roars, how many peas? Okay. Nice, man. Dude, that's awesome, Evgen. Those are the best. That's the best. Try to find more. What are you laughing at? Peas? The fact that we've turned this stream into a pea stream? It's all puns. Y'all are nerds. Talk about something better than peas. You damn nerds. an intern to the Pixologic dev team. Glad to have you here, man. I don't know. I don't think you're in the Discord, but if you aren't, feel free to come in. Link your Twitch account to your Discord account. Give you some cool roles. And we also are working on a sub-only project. We're actually making a Twitch extension. So if you may be interested in getting in on that, hit me up. Give me your GitHub account, and we'll. It's really weird that didn't work. If let's cycle array, so get from memory. So here, make sure cycle data is actually populated. So we have something here. Alert cycle ID, else action not complete. Okay, this we definitely need to keep here. Okay, so basically we're saying if the alert cycle ID is nil, then we have a problem. Right? That's pretty much what we're saying here. So I feel like this could be a guard statement. And then we can just add this here. Then we don't have to do that nasty check for nil. Pretty much what I'm saying right here, right? Yeah, because nothing can run unless we have that. Much love, dude. Have a good day at work. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks again for the sub, dude. Highly appreciate it. Those murders before they eat you. Okay, so we get our phone cycle array from here, assuming that we have that. Then at this point, we don't need this check any longer. Yeah, and then all this happens after this. Holy moly. Okay, so we have, what we're doing here is get pending notification request in our handler. Pending alerts. This brings back all our pending alerts, and we're gonna have to do some filtering on here. Yeah, and okay, so I've been doing this thing where I populate this request dictionary. I gotta take a look at this again. I'm basically storing this dictionary that has all of these alerts in it, and I almost feel like it's not necessary, but I don't know if I'm ready to remove this just yet. Let's see where this was at. Yeah, I was basically just adding this stuff here. I think this is giving us memory leaks, which is a huge reason why I want to remove it. Yo, nice waffles, bro. Yo, Yogohami, what's up? Curious on your journey, as this is currently day 5. What is the estimated time for what you're working on to be completed? Yeah, Yogo, so how we do it here is every I guess every cycle, we can call it, no pun intended. every dev cycle we do is, it lasts 30 days. So day 1 to 28 is a new feature that we're working on, or improvements or refactoring or enhancements. And on day 28, we submit it to the App Store. And day 30, we do a launch stream. So we do like we call it a retrospective, or look back on what we did during the past 30 days and see what went well, what didn't go so well, and what can be improved. We do have this Trello board here. It's live and it's public. You can take a look at it if you want. That shows all the tasks we're currently working on, what we've completed, things like that. And then we have a beta that if you have an iOS device, you can actually sign up for that for free, get the app, and you can test and use exactly what we're doing on stream on your device when new builds are available. So that's our process. But TLDR, this app was made like 2.5 years ago. So we're just making updates every 30 days. So every time what we're working on will take 30 days. That's the limit. But so far, this is our 3rd release we're working on. This should be, we've launched everything that we've wanted to, which is really good. That's quite the cycle. Yeah, it is. It is quite the cycle. There's a lot of stuff going on in that cycle. All right, so we put our guard here. Then we're going to say, if we can get our cycle array from memory, we populate our phone cycle array here. Then we find the cycle we are looking for. And at this point, receive pending alerts. We populate the pending dictionary. We go through here. We find the index of our cycle based on the ID, which we're given already. Trying to find cycle array was nil. Broke out of response block, did not complete. Okay. And then we set this here. And then we run this based on the completion that went through. So if they use complete, they use snooze, they use dismiss. Oh, this is two types of different dismiss actions. This is one where you can actually dismiss by tapping an X button. And then the completion handler. We are done with the actions once we're complete. This one's pretty straightforward. I don't think this is that bad. The biggest thing for me is this populate pending request dictionary. I don't know if it's very useful. Yo, what's up, Abisky? You get period trackers and then you find Alex app. Oh yeah, dude, I finally ranked like number 4 there. I don't know if my rank is still at that level. Yo, Yogohami, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here. Yeah, I do hate it. I do hate it. It was all in the naming scheme. I didn't check to see like what was there. I'm checking right now. No, oh man, my rank went down. Oh, I'm number 5. Not bad. But if you scroll down a little bit, I'm like 5 or 6 down that list. I've dealt with it, man. There's nothing I can do. Unless I want to change the name, and I don't know if I want to do that, and blah, blah, blah. So, unfortunately, kind of stinks, but at the same time, at least it's not terrible. Because I don't know if there's literally any other way around that other than changing the name of the app. I've changed the keywords so other things pick it up. But, yeah. Oh, here we go. Welcome. Welcome, comrades. We're in. We're here. Okay, then again, I don't know why I'm doing that, I guess, when I can just easily do this. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think it's worth creating an extra piece of memory, space and memory to do that. All right, again here, populated as cycle array. So I guess the question is, make sure cycle data is actually populated. I think we should be okay. I can't even find it when I search for cycles. Really? At least in the US App Store, it's like number 5. Yeah, well, I guess I didn't think about that. Depending on what App Store you're in, it might never even show up. Who knows, dude? Who knows? I really need to work on that. And the last release, I changed a bunch of keywords up. I did a lot of keyword research. And like the subtitle, I added in some different stuff in there. But yeah, that definitely needs to be changed. Sort of sucks that it's like that. But I guess those are some of the things you learn when you develop your first app. Okay, push notification stuff. Cool, so we get our token from here. And our device token. Do some fancy reduce stuff here. And then log to Crashlytics. Do that. Okay. I was trying to. Let push token. We get our push token from there. if we have it else, well, this is a big else block. I think we could probably do an if let here. I don't think we need an else. Because what do we use push token for? Oh, if it doesn't equal token here? Yeah, I feel like we can probably refactor this up a tad bit. So for example, pretty much just do this. Oops. Oh my gosh. That typing though. Women in Germany are getting 20% off public transportation because of the wage gap. It is a thing. Hello. It's definitely a thing still, dude. So last minute time to go to a college event that has like 50 different high schools going. The thing is, I'm a freshman and I got asked to go. That's awesome, dude. Well, you should put down what you think you're interested in right now, and that's it. Go in and explore. All right, so this is our else block. We don't need that return anymore. And so this else block here trying to think. We might be able to push this into like something on our service controller. I don't know about Germany, but in my country, people have proven it's up to people's individual choice of jobs, not gender. Yeah, that's a touchy subject. I don't know if that's something that we should talk about on this stream. There's a lot of stuff that goes into that, and it's been a big issue, man. Yeah, but the whole thing about those things, Babisky, is being able to go in and finding out what you do enjoy, you know? Just put something down and then you do all the discovery on your own. Oh, nice. Where in Germany are you going, dude? I'm trying to think. Does this make sense here? Basically what I'm doing is I'm setting up a service call. So if I'm setting up the service call, I should just put it in my service manager, right? Why am I... Do I have a service manager in here? No. Server utilities, yeah. But this is... this is just a file. Oh my god, dude. There's global functions. Oh man. What a guy. What a guy. We need to... Oh, yeah, I need to get better at this stuff. I need to refactor all this, really. So we have two options here. One, we could just put this in the app delegate, which makes no sense. This is a service call. Or we can basically create a service manager or like request manager to go ahead and just start moving all this stuff into. But then if I do that, that's going to require me to start moving this stuff over too. Which isn't bad, should be moved, but I think we should do it. The whole point of this is to refactor, right? So why am I going to skip over this type of stuff? So let's create this then in here. We'll do a new file. We'll call this like Service Manager. Yeah, let's call it Service Manager. And then here we'll do class Service Manager. So I know the first thing we can do the biscuit or pixel. All right, so here what do we need? So the token needs to be passed in. Phone cycle counts, blah blah. Timestamp. Create new user with. I don't like this method. I keep going back and forth on it. I like to stream Hack the Box because they're basically hacking puzzles. Here's the issue. They have a strict guideline that says you cannot stream any box that is active. You can only stream boxes that are inactive. I mean, that makes sense, though. That's probably pretty good, right? Pretty safe. Oh, that stinks, Pixel. When does it come out? That's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting that he find that difficult then if he already does that sort of. I don't know how the Minecraft scripting stuff is. I don't know if there's any difference there, but do I spend 800 plus to become certified in OSCP? Hard sell, dude. Hard sell. It's pretty steep. Do that there. And then we don't need this return anymore. So we're doing that here. And then we're saying if push token does not equal token. So at this point, let's push token manager. Or we can still do the guard maybe, but we actually just run this method inside of here. That might actually be pretty good. Because I don't want to do an if and then another if. So if we do then this, yeah, that might make more sense. Kind of like that method better. So guard let push token get that as a string. We do that there. Yo, Isaac, what's up, man? Yeah, that's true, Whiskey. I don't know, man. You should ask someone that's familiar with the field. What the heck? Program not a virus. Instantly clicks on it and gets a virus. I see how it is. Okay, push token does not equal. So we get that token. We do that here. And then here, what we're doing is we're updating our user. Yeah, so this is update new token. So we take this here. Comment that out. Go to our service manager. Might want to make an extension out of this, honestly. This will be push token service calls. And this one will be func update user with token. I'll do it like that. And then this, we can move over here. And then hopefully we'll be able to add more stuff here. I don't know, Biscuit. That's weird, man. Seems like there's definitely something going on there. All right, so update user with our token. Token, phone's like where account. Okay. Do that here. And then set user database in DB. Our update URL is here. And then everything else should stay the same. Yeah. Cool. So then we all have to do is call update user with token, which is going to be super nice. So I should be service manager dot update user with our token here, not with our push token. No, yeah, with our token. Nice, pretty clean. All right, guys, just stop posting the links then. Okay, cool. I think we should be good here. Let's go ahead and check it out. Yeah, I think it makes sense to probably move these out. We're just gonna be working a lot with these service requests. So this we can make a private function. We have service requests, which takes in a URL, the method we're going to use, our params, and then our completion handler. So instead of doing a dictionary, let's just do a string any type. That doesn't return anything. All right, so login to crash starting service request. There we go. Then we're going to do our request here. So create our URL. Set our method. I don't think I need to write what I'm doing there. Stuff like this. So there's a lot of libraries in Swift and iOS that you can use to do service calls, but I actually made this by hand. It's just super basic, so I didn't think it warranted bringing in something else. So guard let final params else. Final params. So params that are passed in, we do our guard check here. The MariaDB has been defeated? Let's go. That's awesome. If params to include. So why do I want to do this though? Why do I want to cancel the request if I don't have any parameters? Why don't I just do if let final params if let final params equals params then we'll do this. So if we do have some final params, we'll create our JSON data structure. We'll try our serialization, and then we add it to our body. And then here in our request, we can still do this. We don't have to cancel out the entire request. This. Okay, and then if let final error equal error. I don't need a guard here. Or if I'm gonna... Guess that makes sense, yeah. And I don't think I need to do another do in here, considering that we're already in a do block. Makes no sense. Oh, but this is an enclosure. So we do a do in here, and then we have to do one inside this enclosure. Gotcha. Makes sense. What native Twitch app is? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back, okay? Give me 1 second. Oh, it is 99 cents. Whoa. That's so interesting. Literally, I just downloaded it yesterday. Unless I paid for it and I didn't even realize. Did I? No. No, I didn't pay for it. I totally downloaded it yesterday. That means. Oh yeah, this is a different one, no? No, dude, the one you linked is 99 cents over for me as well in the US App Store. Oh no, I lied. Oh snap! Whoa. Yeah, no, the other one. Yeah, the one Evgen linked. My bad. I didn't even notice. I was like, what? I just saw an App Store link. Yeah, no, I got the free one too. That's so fun. More wood for the fires, the neighbors. Flashlight reveries caught in the headlights of the truck. Eating seeds as a pastime activity. Alright, this is data. The free one is better? Nice. Yeah, I was wondering what the difference was going to be. I thought maybe the other one was just riding the hype of that app. Spotify's iPhone app sucks? Oh my god. Feels bad, man. I love that app. Oh. Yeah, you have to be premium to choose specific songs. Wonder if we should put a guard around our data. I just don't know. I guess we are returning here anyways. There's no data. There's nothing. Basically do this, final data. Spotify without premium, yikes. Yeah, I used to not have Spotify for the longest time because I was like, holy moly, I love getting downloaded tracks and I love having them locally, and then just the convenience of Spotify. Holy crap, Spotify's so great. It's like you can find so much music in a day. It's incredible. It's totally worth it in my opinion. Okay, and then catch, we do that here. We do a resume if task is suspended. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna have a lot of errors being thrown there. We can do this here. I don't think we need to, I don't know if we need to make this private yet, but we'll see. This is basically to cycle array JSONify. I loved it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I've been on premium too long, so I didn't even know that was a thing. I guess I don't. I don't think I even need to do this. Right? Because if I init like this, our JSON arrays just should be empty from the beginning. And that is it. So we can just do that and do our for each. If there's nothing in our array, it won't do anything. That stuff should all be good to go based on our cycle. Spotify used to only work with premium on iOS, so it's still better than it was though. Really? I had no idea. I had it on iOS when I could use free, and then I got premium, and I'm like, I'm done. What's up, KB? It's a bit different. Not sure which one you want though. In what way? What are you talking about? Yo, Incurcio. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, friend. Appreciate that follow again. I'm pretty sure the cycles JSONify stuff is... It's just going to be in here. Okay, and then the last thing we have in our service request, so we can remove that, is the update user. I think you do update user with data. That's what we can call it. Okay, let's build this and actually fix all the other errors that are going to pop up. But I think that should be a much better approach. So we go to our app delegate. Push notification stuff. Good there. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was just cleaning up the service handler to use a new class now. Yeah, we should start getting not a lot, but a couple errors throughout the project. That one's okay. We're going to swap that out. That one's also okay. And then here, so set device ID. Save new device ID. Oh, keychain manager stuff. Yeah, so here, on keychain manager, we should include a private let service manager. Let's create a new service manager here. And in our service manager, we just call service manager dot service request. Oh no, this is a delete method. We got to change this. This is a delete user. So let's add this in here then. A fun fact, if you translate the Danish title Monty Python, for Monty Python and the Holy Grail, it translates to Monty Python and the Crazy Nights. That's hilarious. Yeah, I would agree. That is a pretty good, that's a pretty accurate title for sure. Create new user, update user with token. Then we can say func delete user, and then we can call this with ID. That should be a string. Do that here. It's pretty much this. Do ID here. All right, Isaac, have a good one, man. I'm back, baby. Yeah, here we go. Good shit right here. Ooh, nice. I'm getting a little hungry over here, too. Did you guys ever play the game Killing Floor? This track reminds me of that. If you haven't played that game, I'd check it out. It's super interesting. It's called Killing Floor. It's good. It's a good game. It's like a zombie survival game. It's basically waves of zombies come at you. You and a team of players have to like fight them off in the last round as a boss. It's good. It's a good game. Oh, that's why we did this. And then JSON if I cycle array. So this has a callback or a completion block. So I'm wondering if my service requests are handling that. So that's good. The closest thing I have is my sister got me into Dance Gavin Dance, but no longer listens to that music. Oh, feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Is your sister older or younger than you? I guess we're doing a... Why am I doing a do here? Oh, because I have this try. Probably put a catch, right? Probably makes sense. Yeah. Older by 18 months. I got 3 siblings and a younger brother and 2 older sisters, and none of them listen to my music. That's a lot, man. That's cool though. A lot of siblings is pretty awesome. Oh, nice. Yeah, those are great bands to be introduced to. Yeah, man, that's the way to do it. Good times, good times. The classics. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. This is out, bro. Oh, we don't need this file anymore now. See you later, bro. We're saving memory. We're saving that memory. Feels good. Now we just gotta make sure it works. All right. I'm tired as freak. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Oh, I can finally remove this iOS 10.3 up because we are now on iOS 11, which is real good. We just want it on release, so nice. Service manager. No young siblings. Feels bad, man. If I'm taller than both of them. That feels bad, man, for them, huh? Yeah, it is a good thing. I think, in all honesty, I've never been a fan of Slipknot, but I think this is the only song from them that I like actually really like. I don't know. Other songs I'm just kind of... All right, we succeeded. All right, let's see if our service request... I can't talk. Service request actually went through. Then all service. No service? I am a man. I am a angel before I could stand. Oh, we don't need to do anything because it's already there. Okay, so let's actually delete this. Let's see if we get. I think we should get a delete and an add, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember how my app works. Something like that. Okay, yeah, so first service manager call happens here. Service manager create new starting service request, new user with token. Then we come here, starting service request. Do some keychain stuff. Then we're starting another service request. I guess I should put a log for when it ends, right? Getting from memory, saving token. Could not find migration version, running migration. Oh, I gotta change the migration version. No cycles in memory. Run setup. Service manager. Create new user. Okay, yeah, so here. So we are creating a new user. So why am I calling create new user again? Unless my log statements are messed up. Let's triple check that. Update user, update user. Justify my needs. No, I think that is actually being created. Dude, like me, I'm taller than everyone in my family, and I can grow a beard. Neither my dad or my brother can, but the mailman was taller and could grow a beard. Oh my god. Real awkward. All right, let's look at this service request call. It looks like it's getting called twice. And that's not good. Because that means we're duplicating our insert here. So app delegate. Oh no, it would be in keychain manager. So let's see if we have this here. Let's check through all our service manager stuff. Create new user. Update user. Yeah, I think we should be good. So let's check this out. It's invisible. All right, so we're at the point where our push token is here. So create new users, hit. Play that. And then we get to the point where services, starting service request, we do our service request, and then we get to remove old user from DB. Okay. And then do that. Oh, service response receive inserted new user. Delete status 200. Okay, I think those were logs. That's what I messed up. I thought that was actually inserting new users, but that seemed to work perfectly. Let's allow it. Hello. And then so for this, we're going to set this to 1. And then at this point, we should get a update in our DB. All right, cool. So let's do this. I only know about the beard when I can feel it. Hey, Pixel, how's the app coming? Yo, Evil Dust Mite. It's been a while, man. It's coming along well. We're doing a lot of refactoring, dude. Doing tons. All right, so that was our, that should have been our update. Cool, and we did service request response received, update user data, updated user's account, boom. Cycle counts, cycle 0, that is not right. That should have had something in it. That has nothing in it. All you brown haired colored people are cheating. Dude, I got those Middle Eastern genes. I'm a hairball. Like literally, I'm just a ball of hair. It's jet black. Maybe. It's a dark, dark brown. If you see it in the light, it's beautiful and brownish. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, we're talking about grown beards, Evil Dust Mite. But we need to take a look at this. Our cycle count was 0. So we need to check this guy out because that's definitely not correct. And that was update user data. Frickin' hex. That's weird. Okay, so unless I'm not updating at the right time, so I do that. Complete that. This update here. a new way of handling it. Yeah, and like change this to phone cycle array index. Okay, that looks good. Added our service manager, which now calls service manager.create new user, service manager.update user. That looks good there. I think that's where we stopped here. Oh, here we go. Oh, we made our extension. So func migrate if needed. We should probably make these private. These are just going to be solely for the app delegate as of now. They won't be used anywhere else. So those are good. Cool. And then in our utilities, checkpoint actions. Oh yeah, we removed that since we're now using iOS 11. God, Hunter. Have a good one, Permafrost. Thanks for coming by, dude. And good luck with school today, man. Talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day, dude. I'm a bit confused. What does your app do exactly? Yeah, so Evil Dust Mite. This app is a daily habit creator. I have a little snippet here if you're interested to check it out. Yeah, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. What's up, Useless Pony? I like the stream. Also, what's up? Welcome, welcome. But essentially, what it does is, oh, that didn't do the right command. That's weird. But basically, what it is a app that will help you build habits. So let's say you want to drink water 8 times a day. You can go ahead and set up a cycle to remind yourself 8 times a day to drink water throughout the day. The cool thing is that the application will generate all the notifications for you, and you don't have to worry about setting specific times to do it. It will work around your schedule. Hope that makes sense, dude. How's it going, Useless Pony? Glad to see you back. Keychain manager. It's slowly coming together, folks. It's slowly coming. Everything's starting to look nicer, flow nicer. Device ID. Keychain manager. Yeah, this is good here. Oh, we just added our service manager, delete user with device ID. If this is nil, then yeah, we just return that. Dude, make a font. Going well? Awesome. Just don't drink 2 liters in one go. That is not so good for you. It's definitely not. That's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. I feel like this device ID, if it's... I feel like we should do if device ID. Or we just do a guard. Why don't we just do guard let ID, because at this point we just break out guard let ID equal device ID, else log to Crashlytics. Device ID was nil. Cannot delete anything. And then if that works there. Yeah, let's not run the service call if we don't have a proper device ID. Yeah. Probably should make some breakfast. It's 12:45. Have a good stream, everyone. Have a good one, Genta. Thanks for coming by, dude. Enjoy your breakfast. I like this song, man. It's good. All right, so we'll do that only if we have a device ID. So that's good. Keychain manager and then service manager is our new file here. Service calls. That's cool. We don't need that. Create new user, update user, delete user with ID with token, create new user with token. And then func update user. Service request. This is our actual service request. This stuff is pretty straightforward. And then these all need to be exposed so we can access them. I think I used an app that did something similar, but in an attempt to get rid of bad habits. Yeah, dude. I've noticed that a lot of people have actually been using this app to get rid of habits as well. So one that I've seen, that I've heard people have used, is smoking. They're like, when they want to remind themselves multiple times a day to not smoke. Like, you don't need a cigarette right now. So I've seen that. It can work. Honestly, it can work both ways. You know, it depends on how you use the app, you know. Habit Bowl. Yeah, I've heard of that one, dude. That's really cool. All right, let's commit this bad boy. Git add, git commit. Refactoring. Token generation and adding in service manager and refactoring. Yes, that was a good one. Nice. Yeah, so Cycles is only for iOS right now. iOS and Apple Watch. There is no Android app, unfortunately. But maybe one day. I don't know. There's been a lot of talks around here about that. There's been a lot of talks. All right, cool. So all of this has been happening because of our app delegate. So this is really good. Replace it with something more addictive. Yeah. I mean, it's a valid thought. All right, so this section we refactored. This we've already done. This we're kind of just like whatever about. I feel like we should move this out. Actually, local notification setup. Cool. Change that around a bit. Play an idle game or an endless runner. The only iOS device I have is a 4th gen iPod Touch. I'm sure your app won't work on it. If it's not running iOS 11, it won't. I don't know. What gen are they on an iPod Touch nowadays? I don't even know, man. But it should work. As long as it's running iOS 11, you'd be able to download it. Same with an iPad. I've heard a lot of good things about Factorio. It's really cool. All right, push notification stuff. We did this. We refactored this one. Did fail to register. We'll just do that. I don't know what I'm going to do in this scenario, but I guess just that. And did receive remote notification. We haven't set this one up yet, so let's refactor this guy and see what happens. I have an iPad Air 2 or 3, can't remember, with Newsed OS. Yeah, Cycles could technically work on there. Yep. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Cycles requires iOS 11 to run. All right, so this did receive a remote notification. This is for our remote handler. Yeah. So essentially, the cool thing about Cycles. I don't know. I guess it's really not that cool of a thing. It's actually kind of bad. But the way that I have it set up is, excuse me. I actually have all data stored locally on device, right? So all your cycles are like synced with a server, but you aren't grabbing data from a server. It's just to store information there, for like analytics and things like that. And basically what happens is you need to reset your cycles every day. So the way that I do that is I use a silent push notification. So this is a notification that is actually sent from my push notification server to your device. and you don't see any sound, you don't see any message, nothing. But it calls this delegate here, did receive remote notification, and I can pass some data in. And so right now what it does, it'll say, okay, we got this notification. Let's run a background task. And this background task will check to see if it's a new day for you. So if it's after like 12 a.m. or if it is 12 a.m. And then it checks, and then it'll reset all your cycles on your device. So when you wake up the next morning or you start your cycles again, it will go ahead and start on a fresh slate of completing your cycles for that day. So this one needs a good amount of refactoring in it, honestly. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, so sign push received, their user info. Guard, let's save date. So we first need to get our save data here. And then if date's nil, we return. Should we though? So if date was nil. Yeah, I guess if we don't have a save date, we shouldn't try to reset anything yet. We should wait. Did receive remote notification. Receive this date here. And then we compare our dates. So we get a result. So we take our save date and we compare it to the current time that date is running. We compare it by weekday because we always know we're just looking for a day before. And then we say if result is order ascending, that means we get our cycle reset manager ready to go. And then we do our silent reset here. So this is what we should look into. See if we can do a little bit of refactoring. What are these? New data was successfully downloaded. There was no new data to download. An attempt download data was made, but that attempt failed. We might want to put that here actually. This is actually a good thing to put in a test. The reset. Okay, so let's refactor this and then we'll go ahead and write a test for it. I have a Fitbit that tracks steps and resets to 0 at midnight, but I work night shifts, so I wish I could set to reset at a different time, like when I go to bed in the afternoon. Yeah, that's a really good point. I've been trying to work on something like that here. Basically, only reset based on a specified time. Like you basically will give your start time and end time. So like for your example, if you start your day at midnight and you end your day technically, like you go to bed at, I don't know, 8 a.m. or something. Technically, you should end your day at 8 a.m. Yeah, that's one of the features to include here. So I get you there, man. Where's the cycle reset manager thing? We'll throw this in our manager's file. We will delete that. Cool. So we need memory, alerts list. I don't know why I did this like this. We can just run that. What about people who use 20 to 8 hour days? Don't know how common it is? Yeah, I mean, it's the same concept, right? Like, you basically, at least what I was thinking for cycles is you give a time when you are available or want to actually start working on your habits, right? You want to build these cycles. Then you give a time when you don't want to do it anymore. So like right now, like I don't want to start working on my habits at 5 a.m. because I'm streaming. So when I'm done streaming, which is around like 8, then I'll start my habits then. And then I know I'm going to want to complete my I will only want to continue working on my habits until like 5 p.m. right? So I put that end time there. Once that's done, then we wait until the next day to begin your habits again. But they can reset. They can reset later on. If that makes sense, if I'm understanding you, Pony. Yeah, there you go. Man, that's a long day, dude. Holy moly, mad props to you. That is a long day. Okay, so first we have all these properties here. Memory manager, alert list, current calendar. So we init when we create this here. Pending. I need self.current date. It's current date. We set our current date, calendar, current, and then our notification center. I don't need to make this public. So reset cycles. Here's our big daddy here. Yeah, dude, that's just like, I mean, you're basically working like during the day and at night. That's a good amount of work, dude. Okay, so check to see if there are any cycles, and it's 12 a.m. If not, fuck cares about resetting. Good job, Past Alec. Good comment. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, check to see if older notifications need to be removed. So let's check this guy out. Get all delivered alerts. Yeah, so only delivered alerts. So in here, notification, get trigger as that, blah. Then if not, we're returning out of there. Oh, should we return or can we break? Or from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. I hate it, man, dude. Yeah, that's wild. What do you do if you don't mind me asking? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's a really good point, Pony. I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, so the real fix, in my opinion, for something like that, right? And is something like I will hopefully get to, we can all hopefully work on. Basically, if we are able to get to the point where we can use machine learning to say, okay, like Alec completed this cycle at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and 6 a.m. Basically averaging all those times together. And then after, let's say, a week span, it's like, hey, Alec, I realize that, like, Cycles has realized that you're completing cycles at this time every day. Do you want to move your start time to, like, this time frame? That would be the best approach, because then in that sense, that's all factored in there, right? Like, you can still have your schedule set up to do whatever, but as you start shifting your schedule around, Cycles will start noticing that and be like, okay, listen, you know, our model's detecting that you're completing these much earlier in the day compared to later, how it used to be. And I think that's very doable. I work maintenance, cleaning floors at Walmart. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, dude, that stuff sucks when you have to, because you have to wait till everyone's gone. And those stores are open late, you know? Man. Dude, but that's great work, man. I'm glad, I know it's hard, I'm sure, to do that stuff, but it's helping out a lot of people who go to that store, you know? Okay, so if our trigger here, can I just put a break? or a continue. Yeah, so if we get here and it's not a calendar notification trigger, we'll continue on. We don't want to completely return out of this. Okay, let me get that. Let trigger date, self. Oh, yeah, here we go. We need to add our week self, baby. Week self. Oh, our store's open 24/7. Yeah, got you, man. Cool. So we're passing in our week reference here to self. Then here again, checking if notification is from yesterday. Could not convert trigger date to components returning. Again, let's not break out. Let's continue. If we get to this point, we can't do some sort of conversion. Then we want to continue on to the next notification. Worst comes to worst, we just leave the notification there, unfortunately. But hopefully that should never be the issue. So we got our current calendar compared to the current date to our trigger date by weekday. And then alerts to remove, we append. And at this point, after we go through our alerts, we're going to go in here. If alerts to remove is greater than 0, we'll actually run this guy. And we will remove those alerts. Else, no older alerts to remove. We don't need to add that. So this is pretty solid, I think. Nice. Okay, so remove these alerts here. All right, and oh, this is something else. I have a bunch of this commented code out here like this. This is basically something I was working on a while back. Hopefully we'll get to it at one point, but right now it's not very necessary. Okay, so step 1, we check the time. Or we go through our cycle array. We're going to start our cycles reset, check to see if older notification needs to be removed. So at this point, we know that we are at 12 a.m. We're at a time that needs to be reset. So we do our remove past delivered alerts. Then we're going to go into step 3, go through each cycle and start the reset process. So this part is the part that scares me a little bit, that we need to refactor. Oh, what's wrong here? Oh, gotcha. Current date. Where are you at, current date? Oh, right. So I guess at this point we can do another guard. Again, continuing on to the next alert if there is one. So here, we'll have access to our date. On my days off, Monday and Tuesday, I try to shift my sleeping back to normal schedule by taking a bit of a nap on Monday and sleeping through the night Monday and Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I switch back to my day sleeping schedule. Huh. Why do you do that? Do you think that's a good approach? Or like, I guess, yeah. I mean, because if you're not working every single day, it's hard, right? It's hard to keep that approach going. Yeah, that's true, Pony. That's a good point. When your family's home, yep. That makes sense. I don't have something that intense, but so since I stream, my streams start at 5 a.m. During the week, I'm like swamped, dude, because I wake up at 4:30 and I won't go to bed till about 10:30, and then I do that, 5 times a week. And so I actually have started taking naps every other day in the middle of the day, just like 30 to 45-minute naps. And it's significantly helped, but it's same deal. So when my wife gets home, I'm not falling asleep. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. So now let's go to our reset cycle data. Alrighty. So cycle checkpoints completed. Snooze is waiting. False. We're resetting everything back to its original values. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did this a lot. All right, so given for each cycle in our phone cycle array, cycle state is muted. So its cycle was muted. There needs to be an initial alert created for it. Right. Okay. So initial notification scheduler. Let me go here. We're going to try to make sure that there's no strong references in here. But we do an initial notification scheduler. This is going to be its whole own sprint probably in itself. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be changed in there. Basically, we need to make a notification scheduler class that handles a lot of this. But for all the requests we get back, we schedule our notification and then set up trigger date on cycle. So if let trigger has that, trigger date components weekday equals weekday. We might actually be able to do this too. So we put a comma here and we throw that down there. And then that means we won't have to do this. So let trigger equal reset trigger as a UN calendar notification trigger. That's the alert that we're looking for. And then this comma is saying, and use that trigger date if the weekdays are equal to each other. This wouldn't make sense anymore. So we can actually remove that. Yeah, so for every request, we're going to go through that. So at this point, we say if the trigger date, if the weekday component is equal to nil, whoa. If there's an alert, that means cycles won't be happening now, so schedule for next day. If alert does not equal nil, this can be a let, I believe. Cannot. Okay, my bad. Yeah, good luck on that, Dustmite. That is sounds like a good solution for sure. Okay, so if alert does not equal nil, come in here, do that, time zone. Oh, we are using self in here. We gotta use our weak self. so if cycle is not muted, then we come in here and we're going to do this. I think I refactored this a little while back. Guard let current cycle. Again, we need to do a continue here. We don't want to crash there. There needs to be an initial alert created for it. Proper. Today's request for today, day defined, self.current day. Oh, if else, garlic current cycles list. Okay. Okay, so at this point, if cycle is not muted, we check for the current cycle, right? If we do have one in the alerts, then we'll come down here, current cycle alerts, get requests for the current day. So we get today's request. So what we do is we actually pass in the current day and then all the alerts. So all the alerts have the cycle ID associated with it, so we can pool all those alerts. And then here, receive cycles today request. And then so we're checking to see if any of them equal the day that it's resetting. And set cycle trigger date to whatever today's request is equal to. Yep. Looks good. Else, cycle name. Yeah, I mean this, why is this set to false down here? Oh, because it has to check after. I was like, what? Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. And then we do memory manager, save to memory, and all cycles muted, cycle array. Nice. I'd rather have a job doing something that I'm able to utilize my skills. I'm certified computer system specialist and computer technician. Do you have, I don't know if you live in the US or not, but do you have something like, in the US we have this store called Micro Center. Pretty cool place. They have a computer technician area over there, actually building computers as well. Assuming you're looking to stay in retail. Also the Apple store, if you're wanting to stay in retail still, has a position called the Genius Bar. Those are the people in the back that do all the repairs and, you know, like take your iPads and laptops in and stuff. At least in retail, Apple is, I used to work at a retail Apple store. They treat you really well. Treat you really well. Okay, so at this point we do reset cycle data. We did that. And then log to Crashlytics. Cycles reset complete. Completion true. So where's silent reset happening? It's a public method, so we gotta take a look at that. That looks good. Okay. Apple hiss. There's a Staples in my town. I have already put in my application there for technology sales associate. Nice, man. Very cool. Okay, so silent reset. What is utility? The utility quality of service class. But what is that supposed to mean? Okay, so we put this in a dispatch queue either way. Start silent push, check. Get pending results. Yep, that's already a thing we're doing. Populate self.alerts. And then self.reset cycles. So we're running that save reset here. Yeah, I think that should be good. For to get my foot in, once there's an opening, I can move to the area where they do computer repairs. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. It's a good point. Yeah, Indeed is really good. LinkedIn Jobs is also really good. Oh, nice. Indeed app. I think this is pretty good. I think we're pretty solid here. So this is our reset. So we do a silent reset at this point. We definitely need to do a test for this. See if our silent reset actually works. That's the biggest deal here, right? So go to our cycle tests. All right, what do we want to do here? So basically our test, basically we want to do a create cycle array. And we want to save cycle array. Then at that point, we will trigger cycle reset. Right? So trigger cycle, there's silent reset, and then assert did complete or did finish, whatever it is. I think that should be good to test our silent reset here. So first, we'll just do a for loop. So we can just do for, let's see, for I in, we don't even need that, but I think we can do it like this. 0, let's do to like 4. Let's do 5. Let's do 4, let's do 4. No, let's do 5. I don't know how many. We don't care about the number, we just want to go through multiple times. And then we can do, oh, we need to create, oh, yeah, I need that. Forgot the in. Cycle array. And this will just equal an array of cycle object. And then here we say let. So I think we can do cycle array dot append. That'll just be a cycle dot init. Oh, I guess we do want to do an I here for I in that. Then we do cycle I, and then cycle color. Let's just do all green. All right, let's change it up a bit. Let's do all yellow here. It's been a while. But really, so we're going to create our cycles. Then next thing we're going to need to do is just say, oh, yeah, we'll need to actually initiate the constructor. Do here. Oh, oops. I always forget that sometimes. And then at this point, we can do save to test save. What is the one I'm doing here? Got a lot of helpers here. Wonder if I should break these out. Set test memory. This one should be set test memory type cycle array, and then we'll pass in our cycle array here. Yeah, then it does the encoding. Okay, cool. Yo, it's a joke, Lua. Welcome in. Thank you so much for that follow, friend. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here. All right, cool. So at this point, we set our test memory, and what we need to do is we're going to now need to implement our silent reset notification. So we can do func silent cycle. Yeah. And I think for this, we're going to need four cycles, and this is going to be our cycle array. Not sure. Oh, whoa. Cycle. And this will probably... Let's do this for now. I'm not quite sure yet what we want to do. I trying to get moved into the electronics department at my current job, but I feel management wants to keep everyone in maintenance in their place. Currently, there's only 3 people that can operate one of the machines we use to scrub the floors. The other guy is going to the Philippines to get married, and then he's going to get a different job. And then if I get a new job, they'll only have one person who can operate it. Yeah, but maybe what you can do on if you do end up getting a new job, right? You know, say, hey, like, I'll stick around until we can train someone to use the machine. Unless you need like a certain license or something, which I could understand. Yeah, I kind of want to extend this, right? This is probably a good idea. Extension, what is this thing called? Cycle tests. And let's put all our helpers in here. There's just way too many. Or I wonder, let's make a new folder here called extensions, and we'll do new file. Cycles oh, oops. Very new Swift file here. Cycles test. What is this thing called? Helpers ext. Create. And then we can do this. Uh-oh. We need to redo that. Extension. There we go. So now we have all our helpers in here. This is really nice. So then here in our cycles tests, we don't need to... All we have are our actual implementations and our actual tests, you know what I mean? But honestly, it might even make sense to make an extension for each one of these tests. That is honestly not a bad idea. Yeah, because there's a lot, like we can separate it out by what type of tests they are. I think we should do that. But let's do that after we implement this test. No one bring it out. But yeah, so we have our protocols here. And get that out of here. Now if we go to our extensions, I think there was an error down here. Oh, I need the keychain wrapper. Swift keychain wrapper, yep. Don't think this is needed here anymore. No, I don't need a license to run it. Just 2 people don't want to operate it, and 2 just can't because of age vision problems. Gotcha. Yep. I get what you mean, man. Yes, yeah, maybe there's a lot of stuff we can do here. Cycle reset manager. I might be able to bring in this guy. Yeah, I'm wondering. Okay, this is what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to take this here. So do this in our background thread. In our test. Oops. And then at this point, what we need to do is then grab this stuff here. So pretty much do the same deal. We're going to have to switch it up a tad. Come in here. I won't need to do that. We won't need to do the... Oh, we probably should though, right? Not sure, because we also could just do not this section, but really just check the bulk of the cycles here, right? And go through the reset. Right, so that would be reset cycles data, which is really what we're looking for. We're trying to make sure that our data is actually being reset. So we can still remove this. Won't need that. Here we go. So for every cycle in this cycles array, go in here and do that. That's fine. Oh, our initial notification scheduler. don't know about this one. This is kind of a hard thing to test. I do have to head out, so I'm just gonna put this here. Figure out how to test. It's probably the best thing we can do. Yeah, figure out how to test. I am not entirely sure about that one. There's just so many moving parts in that reset. It's like, it almost makes sense to just grab each section of it and then test each separate part of it, right? I don't know, man. I think so. But that's what we'll start tomorrow. So almost done with app delegate. Currently writing a test for cycle reset. Yeah, seems like we will need to take each section, section, I can't type, run a separate test on it. So basically, we do an assert on each step, but I think that's the best way to do it. All right, everyone, I am going to hop off. Thank you all for coming by today. It's been a great time. Thank you for all the follows, all the new subs. Appreciate you all being here. If you liked what you're watching and you want to get notified or hang out, definitely hit that follow button. Get notified when I go on. I do post in Discord as well, so feel free to hop into Discord. We have a lot of cool people in there chatting, doing great stuff, working on a lot of great things. So thank you all again, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day or evening, and I will catch you all here same day, same time tomorrow. But before we head out, cannot forget our lovely, lovely raids. I'm thinking we find a new programming streamer today. Let's see if we got someone new. See ya. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Pony. Appreciate you being here. Olia Volija. God, I hope I didn't destroy that. Thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here. Yemorks. No! I missed you. You did, man. I hope all is good, dude. I know, and I even streamed a little longer today. I even streamed a tad bit longer. I'm sorry, man, but we're about to go raid someone real nice. So let's go see who's on. Go above Wobbly Trout. Sounds good, man. 24-hour fun time? Ooh, this looks like an iOS app. Some Sonic code and music making the stew and other wild things that may happen. Wowza. Well, 24 hours sounds like a long time. Let's give this man some support. Yeah, buddy. Yo, what's up? KL65us? So sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Hope that's so good. Yeah, dude, this guy's doing Swift. Oh my god. That's what's up. He's making a game, it looks like. Thank you all again for coming by. Don't forget to send some love over to our friend here. Oh, damn, hey, Tim. I think this guy actually followed me the other day. Get in on that raid. Let's show this man some love. Oh, Yemorks, dude. Coming in with the hype right before we raid. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Thanks for that tier 1 for 2 months. For real, dude. I really appreciate you. I'm sorry that you haven't been able to come to a lot of the streams, but thanks for supporting Cycle Servers for another month. I'm glad to have you here, dude. Thank you again. Let's stick around. Let's go show this man some love. Thank you all for coming by. Emorks, dude. Highly appreciate it again. Have a great day, everyone. I'll talk to you all very soon.
Peace and love, friends.